Morning, everyone. Let's just wait a few more moments for more people to join. And the presenter for today. Welcome to the session. Hi, Esther. Good morning. Confirm you can hear me.
Morning, I can hear you.
Esther, are you there?
Okay, can you hear me? Good morning.
Yes, good morning. I've made you host so you can share your screen and you can start.
Esther, no, okay. So Esther, don't wait on my head.
Hi, Esther, are you there? Can anyone hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Right.
Yes, I can hear you. Please, I just want to try to share my screen. Thank you.
All right.
Can anyone see my screen?
Yeah, I can see
Good
your
morning.
screen.
Okay. All right. Um. So. Okay. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everyone. So. My name is Oladipo Esther. I want to see if this is the share. Okay. My name is Oladipo Esther, and I'm a digital marketing intern from the digital marketing team here at Bincom. And this morning, my KD presentation will be on artificial intelligence in marketing. Yeah, I don't know if there's any confusion. All right, so please, can everybody hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Good morning.
Thank you. All right, so artificial intelligence in marketing. I know by now most of us are already familiar with what AI is, and it is something that we are using in our daily activities most times, if not daily, but most of our activities. So, for the course of this um, presentation, I would want us to look at AI from the marketing perspective, how AI is actually reshaping the marketing part, and we'll be seeing and looking at some strategies that are AI powered, and some AI powered tools as well that we can also use to refine our brands, because I believe that some of us may be brand owners, and it's important that as a brand owner you are able to inculcate AI or integrate AI into your brand, into probably your brand storytelling, the content you put out there, just so that you can resonate with your audience and also interact with them. So we'll be looking at why AI in marketing. This is supposed to represent. We'll be looking at why AI in marketing, and then the top applications of AI. We'll be looking at AI powered tools, and then we'll be seeing some case study. So we'll be looking at some case studies and also be taking questions and answer. Right. So I would like to ask, and I want everyone to also look within them. How well do you interact with? I don't know why. So sorry. How well do you interact with AI? Yeah, some of us may be super users every day. Like we literally cannot do without using AI every day. And then I'm sure that some of us are probably when the need arise, probably for
Grandpa question.
all right, so sorry for the distraction. So how well do you interact with AI? Do you use it when the need arises? Like probably you just have to check out some things and then you have to use AI, or just maybe a few times. Probably just you just require to use it, or you only use ChatGPT, or some people may still be trying to accept AI, because we are in a world where most people are still trying to accept AI. Some people don't want to believe the fact that AI is actually here to stay. So we need to check this. Are you a super everyday user? Do you use it when the need arises? Like it is really important that your last resort is to go for AI, or you use it just maybe once in a while, just feel among, or you use ChatGPT, because I'm sure most people, every person, let me say every person, but most people are very familiar with ChatGPT, because it is more like the the AI that paved way for more AIs in the world, how you are trying to interact well with AI. So now we're looking at why AI in marketing. Why is AI really important? Now, given the fact that as marketers, there are a lot of data out there for you to consume, there are a lot of things because the world is really trendy, the world is really evolving. So it's important that you see the importance of why you need to integrate AI into your brand as if you're a brand owner or if you are someone that wants to integrate marketing into your brand, because there is no way you be a brand owner without actually putting without actually advertising your brand to people, without actually marketing your brand to people. So AI actually enables data driven personalization at scale. And what do I mean by this? One of the things that we will notice is that there are some times that you may search for some things online, or you may search for, probably for people that use Netflix and Spotify, you may check out these things, and then probably just from one song that you listen to, just from one video that you watch, you are seeing that you are getting recommended something similar to what you just listened to or what you just watched. So the AI that has been infused into those kind of apps is it helps to it derives data of the user on the app, and then make suggestions, personalized suggestions for the users as well. And also in the time where there are a lot of noise out here, where a lot of people are just trying to do content writing, trying to do graphic design, trying to do probably lead generation, trying to do search engine optimization for their blog article on their website, that's SEO. It is important that you know how to you see the importance of AI, how that it helps you to stand through all the noises. Now you may not be able to do everything at the same time because it may be really overwhelming. You want to do this, you want to generate content, you want to generate leads for your brand, you want to grow your brand audience, you want to increase the awareness of your brand. These are things that if you should sit to do, they will actually take time. And like it is something that it is for a person, it is actually a lot of challenge because you find yourself in the midst of so many noise, and I mean the noise of the works that you have to do. So with AI, you can cut through all of this and work smartly and efficiently because there are now AI tools that allows you to do all of these things while saving time and also making you more efficient. And we have come to see that some some campaigns that are driven by AI, some AI driven campaigns tend to have more engagement, right? Now you have an idea that you're putting into AI. What it does, that's why it is important that you are not just using AI without no knowledge, probably because you don't even know anything and then you just want AI to do everything. No, we are not encouraging total reliance on AI, but what we encourage is the fact that if you have an idea, AI is there to amplify the idea that you have. And when you are able to generate campaigns that are driven by AI, you seem to get more engagement. At least stats is that about 20 to 40% higher engagement are what you get. And now actually for the customers that are actually getting results from your brand, or that are seeing your brand out there, it gives them relevant experiences because you know that they know that okay, this thing is actually talking about them. The AI tools or the AI content that you put out there, which may not be put them as AI, but it's directly resonating with them. So like it builds that experience that oh, it is when I interacted with this person's brand that it seems that this person was actually seeing my art. And one of the things we discuss in marketing is that before you market a product, it's important that you know the challenges of people. We call it pain point as well. So this will enable you to be able to tell story, and as long as they have solutions to their challenge or their pain points, it enables you to tell story that resonates, something that will attract them, something that they can add. By the time, let's say you put a video content out there that talks about what they are facing, and then within the first 5 seconds, you're able to capture their attention with that exact thing that they are facing, then you'll be able to get conversions or you'll be able to get leads for them. They will be more interested. It will pique their interest and they want to see, okay, what does this brand have to offer for this that I am facing? Yeah, so and one of the things we'll be looking at also is the top applications of AI in marketing. I must have actually mentioned, but AI generally is used in predictive analysis. Now, what do I mean by predictive analysis? It predicts user behavior. I think I gave this instance of if someone is using Spotify or Netflix, like the behavior, your interactions with those app, AI is there to predict it, and this is why we have some analytical tools that can predict users' acceptance to some things. For example, let's say for people that are into filmmaking, right? Um, what if they release a trailer for a movie, let's say particularly on X now, because I think most people rate the acceptance of people on X, that's formerly known as Twitter, over some of the things they put out there than probably some people that will just put yes, congratulations, this is so nice, right? Because people on X are known to give probably critical review of things. Now one puts a trailer of a movie out there, and then you get to see people's reaction to it. um you get to determine people that would actually watch it or not. Now it is not actually you that will determine, because let's say the trailer actually goes viral, it will be so overwhelming for you to start checking every quote and comments about the post. So what AI does, and an example of a predictive tool is all this monkey learn. What it does is it helps to predict the acceptance of people towards what you have put out there. And we'll talk about that in the next slide, right? Let me move on to the chatbot as well. Most of us are really familiar. If you should tag, sorry, if you should tag all right, please, can we see him? Sorry for that break. Can we see him?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yes, I'm really sorry for that break. So, for most of us that are quite familiar with X now, if you notice, if people have complaints, especially against some banks, what they do is they tag the bank, probably on most common influencers comment section, or probably even on their tweets. Now, for those ones that comment that tag these banks on the comment section, what they get is that you get an automatic response. Most times it's not as though someone is actually sitting down there to reply, because there are also box of other people that are trying to probably make their own complaints online, put the problem they are facing about that bank or about that brand online. So you get an automatic response that says that we are so sorry for the inconvenience. Kindly send us a DM and explain more details about this. So this is an example of chat box where it is there to provide 24/7 customer support and instant responses. Now sometimes if you should enter some websites, you see some website that will be like, hi, my name is this. Probably they've already named that chatbot. So it just tells you its name it is, and it is here to assist you. And you see that as long as um complaint that the person has, as long as the keyword is in whatever it has been programmed to be, it's definitely going to find a solution to it. And then we have content creation. So we have a lot of AI content creation tools which most of us are quite familiar with. For example, the ChatGPT, which is used for content writing, content generation. People, you can easily just prompt your ChatGPT and then fix what you want, while it helps you to amplify what you are trying to why it helps to amplify what you are trying to put out there. So it helps also with writing blog articles, social post captions. If you don't want to rack your brain about what to think at all, as long as you have an idea of what you want to put, you can easily utilize this tool. And also personalized engines still falls under the predictive analytics, where we have recommended products and content that are tailored to users. We have Netflix and Amazon, and also there are some AI tools that can help you to test and adjust your ad creative. So let's say, especially in Meta Ads now, Meta Ads have actually integrated AI into their product. So what into their brand. So what they do is, if they notice that a particular ad is not actually performing well, they can readjust based on their own recommendation. Right. And so I want to explain more on the predictive engagement and trend analysis, right? So like I said earlier, um, one of the core applications of AI is in predicting customers' acceptance to a product. Now, for this chart up here, sorry, for this chart up here, we can see that this is a product sentiment trend analysis, and then we have the positive and the negative, and we also have the number of months. Yes. So this is just a product that has been released, and they are checking the interaction of the product within January to December, right? So the negative part indicates the red, whereby they are saying that okay, in the month of January, their product had 70% acceptance. A lot of people were accepting the product. Why there are some people that had about 30% negative reaction towards the product, and we will notice that in the month of April, it had the highest acceptance and positive reviews about it at 97%, with lower negative reactions towards it. So with this kind of chart and analysis, it can help the brand owner to determine what they have done in this month of April, what they have done in the month of, I think May also has 93%, and what they have done in the month of November. It will help them to be able to repurpose probably the kind of products they put out there. What is that thing that had more acceptance? And it can help them to deliver more campaigns that are focused on that product. Unlike the one that had 70%, because the 30% is still a whole lot compared to 3% negative reactions and all. So it will help them to know how to perform better in their campaigns, right? Instead of trying to determine the number of people that have actually reacted to their products one on one, which is going to take a lot of time. So using AI for predictive analysis increase campaigns effectiveness by 30%. So it helps the brand to listen to what people are saying beyond words. Like I said, it will analyze tweets, reviews, and comments to determine if people feel positive about this thing, if they feel neutral about it, if they feel negative about your brand. And then this is an example of what I just said now, which is the sentiment analysis basically. So it helps you to listen to what people are saying. You put a product out there, probably you want to launch a product, and you are seeing probably people are putting anticipating, people are saying they can't wait. Probably people that have had a one-on-one experience with your brand, probably as a graphic designer, as a web developer, and all the okay. Then they can even start putting out recommendations that they recommend that your brand will actually perform well because they've had a one-on-one experience with it. So these are examples of positive reactions to it. Now, let's say you have more of that and you cannot sit to analyze all of this yourself. There are AI tools, and another good example is the um sorry, we have a sentimentalistics AI. Yeah, so it helps you to analyze this large volume of text-based information that you need to generate. So here we have this blue this thing that we can see here, this blue trend that we can see indicates the neutral reactions of people. So it shows that people are neutral, and over for this kind of product now, over 125,000 people had a neutral reaction towards this product. And then the red line here shows the negative reaction. So like it was low, it was below 25,000, while the positive reaction, which is the green, is a little above 25,000. So this will actually determine how you can better position your market, your product, how you can better market your product out there. And this is possible with AI tools. Yeah, and also we have the chatbot and virtual assistants, which we are quite familiar with. So they help to reduce response time. So, for example, a brand that already has tons and tons of DMs and messages about complaints, inquiries, they cannot respond to everything at a time, especially if it's one person that is handling this whole work. So, to cut down the time they will spend on this on this kind of bulk messages and DMs they are getting, it's important that they introduce AI into it. I'm sure that this is why sometimes now, before some of us may have to reach out to probably some companies or some things that we are going through, probably checking out on Google about what to do, how to do better, all of these things. But now that AI has been introduced even to things like WhatsApp, to things like even creating apps, it is easier for you to get response faster than if you have to go to Google and then search tons and tons of results before you even finally get the solution to what you are looking for. So it improves conversion also by 20% according to stats using AI powered chatbots. So they reduce the human workload basically. So most of the benefit that we get from this AI is that it helps you to save time while making you more efficient. So and it also offers personalized and conversational response that will also improve user satisfaction. Now it is only when users are not satisfied with the responses they get, that is when they now tend to go to reaching out to the actual people behind the brand. So examples of AI powered tools, we have the ChatGPT that is used for writing blogs, captions, and emails. And then we also have lately.ai and Okoya, which uses to auto generate and schedule social posts. So for those of us that may be familiar with some social media management tools, what this does is instead of you to even be the one to input whatever product, whatever caption you want to put and then schedule your post, it does this automatically for you as long as you can prompt it well. And then we have the HubSpot, even HubSpot, which is also a social media management tool and a customer relationship management tool, have to infuse AI because in the world where we are, you need to also learn to infuse AI into it in order to optimize content to the right audience. And then we have the Meta Ads AI, which automatically adjusts ads performance. And I give an example of a case study, which is Spotify. So most times, most of us see Spotify raps, and what it does is it personalizes your data story. It personalized data storytelling powered by AI tailored to interest and demographics. So probably you are in a location and then you have particular artist you listen to, it can recommend similar artists. It recommends similar artists or other songs that are also similar to what that person has to what the artist sang, right? So and one of the things it also does is by the time it gives data to the customers or to the listeners, the customers of their product, it makes it easy for people to share those content that okay, this is my Spotify app for the year or for the month. And if you notice towards the end of the year, or I think early in the year, most people there's always a conversation around Spotify app. You see that most people are sharing this up and down. So that is the go-to. This is a form of marketing that okay is based on customers and it's based on consumers. So they have to do what they do to make the consumers of their product or the customers of their products naturally recommend their product. Now, as the content is being shareable and as they are getting more audience to talk about this, people become more aware. Let's say people that are using Boomplay or Audiomack, we now want to shift to using Spotify because there are a lot of people using Spotify and it has good recommendation. So it's really important that we inculcate AI into this. So what this means is for you as a brand owner, for you as a marketer, for you as a data marketer or social media manager or a content creator, the introduction of AI is not going to replace you, but what it does is you have to, it's the person that knows how to use AI that will. So one of the things you can do is to start to learn how to prompt, analyze, and iterate your content into AI. One of the things we advise is so many people they really don't know how to use AI, especially ChatGPT in terms of prompting. So you can learn how to prompt. There are so many videos out there that are teaching people how to prompt AI. And also your creativity is important. If you don't have anything you want to talk about and you want AI to just do everything for you, whatever result you'll be getting will just be generic. It will be something that every other brands that also are in your position are also doing. So it's important that you are also creative. Something comes to your mind, but you don't know how best to put it. Now you can now prompt it to AI, and then AI's efficiency will ensure that you get the best result, and also help you to optimize it based on actually what you want it to be. And it also opens roads um for more opportunities. Yeah. So now there are so many people that will tell you that okay, I'm an AI prompt engineer. I'm very good when it comes to prompting AI. I am a very good AI strategist. I'm very good when it comes to making strategies around AI and all. Um so with this, we have come to the end of this presentation that talks about AI in marketing. So basically, what we would tell you, or the whole point of this presentation is to let you know that you can personalize AI based on how well you use it. There are a lot of things that you can use AI for. You can use it to get trends. You can even use it to determine trends and how you can also infuse or integrate your own brands and the content of your own brand into the trend while making you stand out as well. And I would like to say that one of the things that we post about on Bincom Socials is we also post about AI tools in different fields, in web development fields, in cyber security, business analysis, content creation, management tools. We post different AI tools that you may want to explore. And also, we also write blog articles that we on the LinkedIn. So we have blog articles on LinkedIn about AI tools. So you can check out Bincom Socials and check out some of the AI content that we have made. You can find the one that is applicable to your field and also try to explore. So one of the things that makes you stand out as also a learner or as someone that is actually into tech is your curiosity level, how you would love to keep exploring more tools. So I want us to integrate AI tools into our daily activities as people that are in the tech ecosystem. Ensure that you explore more tools, check out more tools. There are so many free AI tools out there which you can explore. And even the ones that are not free, they can give you trials. So try to see how you can use it to promote yourself, how you can use it for the um betterment, yes, for your brand as a business or as a brand owner. Thank you so much for listening. And apologies for the distractions behind.
All right.
So,
Thank you very much, Esther. That was a
yeah,
very insightful presentation. I think I learned a lot about how to use AI in marketing and other aspects of technology as well. So if there are any questions, we'd like at least some people to answer some questions you might have to make sure that they were following you.
all right. Is there any question from anyone?
I think you should just pick someone and ask. So
Oh, I
more
should
people.
ask the question.
Yeah. Just pick someone from the attendees and ask from the audience.
Okay. Um. All right. Alima, good morning. Good morning, Alima. Can you hear me? You want to mother the this is mother the okay. But I think she's not. I think she's having issues with joining. So, all right. Samuel, good morning. Samuel Ekele. I don't know if I pronounce it well. All right, Samuel, please. I just like to ask. Okay, I can see that you're muted now. I just like to ask, what AI tool do you know that you can use for content creation majorly? Hi, Samuel. Good morning. All right. Can anybody answer? What AI tool do you use if you want to create content around your brand? What AI tool do you use or can you use based on our discussion for this class? I said class, sorry, based on what you've taught in this presentation.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Mary.
Yes, so and I know you can use ChatGPT to like just give you ideas of content that you can post online relating to your brand.
Do you know of any other tool?
It's ChatGPT I mainly use. So
Okay. Okay. I think I may also want to recommend Grok. I feel like Grok also because Grok was actually formed out of Twitter, and has more people that have had more interactions and engagement based on the actual human emotions. So most times I feel like the responses I get from Grok actually feels more, should I say, carries more human emotions and like carries more human realities. Now, this is not ChatGPT is really really good. In fact, sometimes if you are trying to use Grok, you can see Grok telling that it's thinking for let's say 10 minutes. Meanwhile, ChatGPT will give you response ASAP. But one of the ways you can also try to because something maybe test just test different tools as well. You can use Grok, you can use DeepSeek, even Gemini. Although I prefer Grok over Gemini, so you can try out Grok as well. Yeah, and even for graphics design, for people that are familiar with Canva as well, they also are infusing AI into their design app. So that's to show us that the world is adapting to AI. So it's important that we also adapt to it. Thank you so much, Mary. I think I don't have any other questions to ask.
All right, then thank you very much. Thank you, Mary, for your question. If there are no other questions, we can end it here for today. Thank you all for joining. Have a very productive day. And thank you, Esther, once again.
Thank you. Ha, chai.